Welcome to AI Trend Talk.
I'm Isaac.
And I'm Alice. Today we're talking about Dragon Boat Festival traditions, exciting outdoor races, and some incredibly lucky lottery winners. Let's get started.
So think about this for a second. How does a simple, 2-hour window of running tap water in your kitchen connect to a massive $1 billion payday?
It sounds completely unrelated, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But today we are taking a deep dive into the long holiday weekend in Taiwan, and it's all connected.
Exactly. We're looking at the Dragon Boat Festival, or Duanwu, and our main theme today is really all about, well, energy.
Right, energy, how people get it, how they spend it outside, and how they use it to try and get rich.
Yes. So to start, before anyone goes out to watch the loud races, there is this very quiet personal practice that happens right inside the house.
I think this is fascinating. It's a tradition called noon water, or, wushy shui.
Right. And the rules for this are incredibly specific, but the action itself is very modern and easy.
Yeah, you don't need to, climb a mountain to find a magic river or anything.
No, not at all. You just walk into your kitchen or your bathroom and you turn on the tap.
But you have to do it at a very specific time, right?
Exactly. You fill up your bottles with water, but only between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. on the exact day of the Dragon Boat Festival.
That 2-hour window is super important. People believe that water from the tap during those exact 2 hours washes away bad energy.
Yeah, and it brings good luck. It's like the water absorbs the absolute maximum power of the sun.
Oh, I like that. It's almost like a spring cleaning for your luck.
A spring cleaning for your luck. That is a great way to describe it.
Yeah, you wash away the bad stuff and make room for the good stuff to enter your life. I wonder if you, listening at home, collected any noon water this year.
It really is a beautiful way to start fresh. And actually, let's pause right here. We have our first new word to learn today.
Oh, perfect timing.
The word is custom. It means something that a group of people usually do for a special event or holiday. Example, hanging special plants on the door is a common custom to keep bad luck away during the festival.
That is a great word. Gathering noon water is definitely a very popular custom.
It really is. So once people have this quiet, lucky energy at home, the whole mood changes.
Oh, completely. It goes from quiet to very, very loud.
Right. People go outside for these huge public events, like the Dragon Boat races.
Yeah. Thousands of people gathered at places like Taipei's Dajia Riverside Park.
And Yilan's Dongshan River, too.
Yeah, oh, exactly. Just to watch these amazing, colorful boats race.
But I have to be honest here. I really don't understand the appeal of going outside during this weekend.
Wait, really? Why not?
Well, a holiday in Taiwan means it is extremely crowded and so hot.
Yeah, it's true.
So why fight the heavy traffic and, sweat in the burning sun with thousands of strangers? You could just stay inside your house with the air conditioning.
No, I have to disagree with you there. I mean, you could stay in the AC, sure, but then you miss the whole point.
Do I really, though?
You do. The heat, the noise, the energy of the crowd, that's what makes it fun. And the teams paddle so hard.
That is true. Teams actually come from all over the world, right?
Yeah. There was even a very passionate team from Hong Kong this year. They paddled as fast as they could to try and win.
Okay, I will admit the teamwork is incredible to watch. But if you are going to go outside, you really need to plan ahead.
Oh, absolutely. You have to stay informed.
Right. During the long weekend, people were constantly checking the news online. They needed to know about the heavy holiday traffic.
And the sudden, very hot weather. I mean, the heat was intense.
It really was. The government even sent out purple alerts for the heat.
A purple alert means it is extremely hot and dangerous to be in the sun for too long.
See, that is why I want to stay inside.
Well, whether you stay inside or go out, you need the news. Which brings us to our second word.
Yes, let's learn our next word. The word is update. It means the newest information or news about something. Example, I check the news on my phone every morning to get the latest updates on the weather and traffic.
Checking for a weather update is definitely smart before watching the races.
Highly recommended. So let's look at our journey in this deep dive so far. You got your noon water.
You're good luck.
And maybe you went to the races or you stayed in the cool AC. Either way, you have all this positive energy saved up.
So what do you do next?
You use that luck to try and win some money.
Yes. Testing your holiday luck is huge. People really rushed to the lottery shops this weekend.
They really did. And there were two main games people were playing. First, there was this fast-paced game called Bingo Bingo.
Oh, yeah. The Taiwan Lottery launched special extra prizes for that game over the holiday.
Right. And players actually shared this clever trick online.
I saw that. It was super interesting.
Yeah. You basically bet a small amount of money, like 1,000 NT dollars, and using this trick, you could easily win 4 times the normal prize amount.
That is amazing. No wonder people rush to the shops to try their luck.
Exactly. It's a great chance to win extra cash. But bingo wasn't even the biggest news.
Oh, not even close. The biggest news was definitely the Super Lotto.
The Super Lotto, or Wheelie Kai.
Yeah, the prize grew incredibly large because, well, there was no winner for 30 drawings.
30 drawings without a winner. That is a long time. So the money just kept growing and growing.
Until it became a massive prize of over 1.038 billion NT dollars.
$1 billion. That is just staggering. And the craziest part,
It was won by a single person.
a single incredibly lucky person. They bought the winning ticket at the Bafang Jinkai lottery shop in Taipei's Zhongshan district.
Wow, just imagine that. To our listener, imagine holding that one winning piece of paper. It would change your life overnight.
You would become a billionaire overnight. And speaking of winning big, it is time for our final word today.
Perfect time for it.
The word is jackpot. It means the top prize in a game or lottery that is usually a lot of money. Example, one lucky person bought a ticket in Taipei and won the huge lottery jackpot.
$1 billion jackpot. I mean, that's just the ultimate dream, isn't it?
It really is. And it perfectly wraps up the fun of this long weekend.
It really does. We covered a lot today.
We did. We started with washing away bad energy with the custom of noon water.
Then we talked about the excitement of the dragon boat races and checking updates to avoid that crazy heat.
And finally, we talked about dreaming of winning $1 billion jackpot.
It's all about that festive spirit, whether you spent the holiday outside in the sun or, inside checking lottery numbers.
Exactly. The most important part is just enjoying the spirit of the holiday.
Absolutely.
Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive. But before we go, we want to hear from you.
We definitely do.
Here is your comment challenge for today. If you won a massive lottery jackpot of $1 billion tomorrow, what is the very first thing you would do with the money? Let us know your dreams in the comments below.
I would probably buy a dragon boat, but I can't wait to read what you all say. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Yes, thank you for learning with us. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.